Hi students, welcome back to my channel. Here we are going to do the important questions and the character sketch of the main characters of the lesson from the diary of Anne Frank. Question number 1. There are about 30 people I can call friends. I have a family, loving aunt and a good home. No, on the surface I seem to have everything except my one true friend. A. Why is Anne feeling alone, though she has a family? She has a family. She has her father, her mother, her sister, and the loving aunt. But this is for outward appearance. She doesn't have that true friend in whom she could confide her secrets. That is why she is feeling alone. B. Explain on the surface. On the surface means to outward appearance. See, finally, she did choose a friend. Finally, she chose her diary as a friend, for she could only confide in her diary. Question number 2. Since no one would understand a word of my stories to Kitty if I were to plunge right in, I had better provide a brief sketch of my life, much as I dislike doing so. Here we find she's a very private person. She doesn't want to disclose much, but if you have to understand the stories to Kitty, then you'll have to know a little about me. A. Meaning of plunge. Plunge means to get right into the point. Give a word that means story in short. The word is brief sketch. Why should Anne give her life story? If Anne does not give her life story or a brief sketch of her life, then no one would understand anything that she wrote to Kitty. Question number 3. Describe Anne Frank's family. Initially in Germany, Anne Frank had a grandmother, her parents, and her sister Margaret, who was 3 years older than her. Later on, when she shifted to Amsterdam, her grandmother was no more. So she had her parents, her sister Margaret, and some loving aunts to complete her family. Question number 4. Why was diary writing a strange experience for Anne? Diary writing was a strange experience for Anne because she had never written a diary before. She also felt that she could not write the diary like the others were writing, just jotting down everything that happened, and nobody would be interested in it. Question number 5. Why did Anne start writing a diary? Anne started writing a diary because she felt she couldn't confide her secrets to anyone. She didn't have that best friend with whom she could share everything. That is why she had to write a diary. Her diary was not like anybody else's diary where only things were jotted down. She considered her as her friend, she considered the diary as her friend, and even gave a name to it. Question number 6. Why would no one be interested in Anne's diary? Anne felt that nobody would be interested in her diary because she was just a very young girl, a teenager, a 13-year-old. She thought that nobody would be interested in the thoughts of a 13-year-old. That is why she felt that no one will be interested in her diary. However, she was proved wrong. Question number 7. How was the result day different from the other days? The result was different from the other days because the whole class was quaking in its boots. Instead of the normal days when they would just have fun, the entire class was nervous. Anne and her friend were laughing silly, and there were many who were just betting on the fact on who would pass and who would not pass. The whole atmosphere was one of nervousness. Question number 8. Why was Mr. Keesing annoyed with Anne? What was the first punishment? Mr. Keesing was Anne's math teacher. Anne would continuously keep talking when the sir taught. That annoyed Mr. Keesing a lot. In order to correct her, he gave her the first punishment. It was an essay on the chatterbox. Question number 9. How did Anne argue her point for talking? Anne got an essay titled The Chatterbox. She didn't want to write a normal essay rambling about everything of a chatterbox. Instead, she wanted to argue very strongly about her need to talk. She first said it was a student's trait to talk, and that is why she was trying to control, but she couldn't. Secondly, she said that her mother was very talkative. She had inherited the trait from her mother, and that is why she could not stop talking. Question number 10. What is the third essay to Anne? How did she write it? The third essay to Anne was Quack, Quack, Quack. In this essay, she didn't know what to write because she had exhausted her creative juices writing the earlier two essays. Now she thought she would take help of a friend's hand and write a poem on Quack, Quack, Quack. She wrote a beautiful poem about how there was a mother duck, a father swan, three ducklings, and how the father bit the ducklings to death with his quacking. Question number 11. What was Mr. Keesing's reaction to the third essay? Mr. Keesing reacted in an unpredictable manner. She thought he may be angry, but instead he laughed it off. He liked the essay very much. He appreciated her. He even read the essays in other classes. Important questions, the long ones, 6 markers. Why did Anne call teachers unpredictable? How did Mr. Keesing prove Anne correct? On the day of the exam, every child behaved in a different way. As she was sitting, she laughed silly at anything and everything. And some of the boys were betting on each other, and each child was behaving in her own way or his own way. Anne thought that more than half the class did not deserve to pass. But she said teachers were the most unpredictable creatures because she did not know how her teachers would act. Mr. Keesing also proved Anne correct because when she had written a poem, Quack, 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 and the joke was on Mr. Keesing laughed it off instead of getting angry. So Anne was again proved to be correct. Mr. Keesing was also unpredictable. Write a brief story about Anne's life till she started her diary. Before she started her diary, she was born in Germany. Her father was a man who already predicted that the problems with the Nazis would increase. So he left for Holland, which is today's Netherlands, with his wife, Anne's mother. Later on in December, Anne's sister Margaret accompanied them, and Anne went in the following February. Till then, the two children stayed with their grandmother. As soon as she went to Holland, She went to Montessori, and in her sixth grade, Mrs. Cooperis was her headmistress. They shared a special bond, and when she left the sixth grade, both of them were almost crying. She also had many aunts who loved her a lot. Character of Anne and Mr. Keesing comes next. Character sketch. Let us do the character sketch of the main characters of the lesson. The link that I have given will help you to understand the lesson completely and thoroughly. Please check it out if you have not done so. Anne Frank, she was a very mature girl. The way she realized that she cannot tell her secrets to anybody, the way she wrote her diary, the way she realized that she was alone, though there were a lot of people with her, all proved that she was extremely mature. Intelligent. She was also very intelligent. She knew how to tackle a sir like Mr. Keesing. She had a sense of humor. She had a sense of humor in the way she argued with her teacher in favor of talking. She told him that it was not her fault that she was talking. Her mother was very talkative, and that's why she was talkative. The poem that she wrote also shows a sense of humor. Loving. She was an extremely loving person. We understand that she loves her parents and she loved her sister. We also know that she loved her grandmother very much. She even lit a candle for her grandmother during her birthday along with the other candles. Expressive. She is able to express her thoughts very well. This we come to know from the way she has written her diary. Mr. Keesing. Mr. Keesing is mature and a very good teacher. He understands, and he even allowed Anne to talk for a while. He understood the needs of her students and the way students would behave. He also realized that a punishment should be given so that she would improve. So that way, he wanted his students to be very disciplined. Thought of improving students. He did not give a punishment to a student in order to punish him or her. He gave the punishment in such a way that it would improve his student and also make the student realize that she or he shouldn't be talking in Mr. Keesing's class. He had a sense of humor. This is very clear in the lesson. When he got the poem from Anne titled Quack Quack Quack, he realized that the joke was on him. Yet he just laughed it off, and he also added his own comments to it. Appreciative and encouraging. When he realized that Anne had written a very good poem, he appreciated her for it by reading it out in other classes. This way, he encouraged the talent of his students. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you liked it, please subscribe if you haven't already done so.